When in the mainstream people are talking about the southern film industry, it is often restricted to Malayalam, Tamil or Telugu states. But Kannada, which is a largely experimental and mostly lacks in quality, is often ignored in the discussion. Every year, at least one movie grabs the attention from that state to talk about, and I think this horror comedy film took the front seat to do so. The story focuses on a vibrant, happening village where a boy named Ashok is rumored to possess some kind of entity due to some wild misunderstanding, and how that small thing took a humongous shape in the life of that community forms the basic narrative of J.P. Tuminad, who happens to be the main lead of the horror comedy film Sue from So, which is available on Jio Hotstar. This is Point of View, and I'll be discussing the good, the bad and the verdict in this video so you can make an informed decision about whether this movie deserves your time or not. First, the good. The formation of the village. It's a very basic thing for a movie to work in totality, but the way the maker has integrated each of the characters and introduced them into the main theme has to be appreciated. Every character has their own tonality, and the usage of them in the absolute right spot is the brilliance of the director. There is a character named Bhava, and you will find yourself laughing uncontrollably at how he is woven into the story. This character even has an introductory song. And each of these kinds of characters might not be there on the screens for long, but they will leave a long impression with the way they go in and out of this world. This is called brilliant writing. The integration of the music. It has the best amalgamation of the music and the ongoing scene. You will fall in love with the treatment of how the makers have put the music into the screenplay, minding the tonality of the movie that it was setting up. It has only 3 songs, but the way the melodies of them have been used was praiseworthy. Composer Sumit K has done an outstanding job with the music. The comic portion. This is the main charm of this movie, and I love the way it slowly built up the comedy portion. Mostly humor, verbal comic, but the mixture of slapstick and body comedy has also been pulled off in a hilarious way by the ensemble. I was just laughing out loud most of the time. You will always have a smile on your face while watching it. So beautifully done that the shifting of the genres seemed so smooth. The multi-layer coating. The movie showcased many themes under the layer of horror comedy. It is the mixture of social drama, belief systems and human emotions, and effortlessly all has been reflected through the storytelling without having the jarring in the shifting, especially in the second half. This shifts rapidly to the subgenres, and still the performances were so good and the vibe was so well established that you barely mind the tonal shift and are rather invested in the showcasing. The disappointing aspects. The stretched main plot. I found that the main thing, the misunderstanding, was very stretched, and after a point it won't make any sense. It should have been ended at the interval and then it can be covered up further. But rather than doing this, they stretched it unnecessarily, that in the end you might still have the question of why. It's probably that they showcased the unshaken superstition belief of human beings, but still, I think that could have an end. Apart from that, it was a very well made film. So good that the Hindi and Tamil remake rights have been sold. This is the movie where everything sits at the right spot. The ensemble was outstanding, the music was good, and the upper layer of the comedy worked finely. It's so good actually that it has the vibe of a Malayalam feel-good movie. But hey, the Kannada industry is trying their best to be at the forefront. After KGF and Kantara, they have got the push, but not like they are killing it. I have barely heard about any of their projects this year, although Kantara Chapter 1 is almost knocking at the door and I'm eagerly waiting for that. These brothers are trying their absolute best to provide the quality content, and being a fan of their work, I have the faith in them. And that's the video. So what are your thoughts about this? If you have watched it, please let me know in the comments below. You can follow me on Instagram. The handle is pointofview9. Thank you so much for watching. See you at the point of view.